Hi, everybody. It's Mike Cadieux. I am coming to you live from Procurement Foundry's headquarters down in the basement. I am logging in for the first town hall meeting, and we are going to try and kick it off. I'm going to pull up the feeds for both LinkedIn and for YouTube and for Facebook. If you are linked, if you're logged in and following us on Facebook, I can see your comments. Feel free to say hello, tell us where you're at. I'm also going to jump into the Procurement Foundry's water cooler and tell everybody that we're kicking off town hall meetings on Sunday nights at 6 o'clock Eastern time, so that you can all ask questions. We can take tours of the Procurement Foundry. We can talk a little bit about upcoming events inside of the Procurement Foundry, people that are members of the Procurement Foundry, and where they are going to be speaking next, and different things like that. So I'm going to go and share my screen and show you a little bit about Procurement Foundry, and you guys can actually watch me do some posting here. So I'm going to jump into Procurement Foundry. We should split the screen, and let me get rid of that logo for us so that we can see everything that we're looking at. All right, and inside of the water cooler, I'm just going to tell everybody, hello, everyone. Hey, everyone. We are now live on Facebook and on YouTube. In case you want to join us and ask any questions, right? There we go. So I'm going to hang out for a little while, see if anybody jumps in here and anybody has any questions. I can also do really interesting things like promote people's comments from those live streams on YouTube and on Facebook in here. So if you do log in, tell us where you're from so that I can let everybody know that you're here. I'm going to go back to a one shot for a second. And we're also just playing around with our new streaming technology that we're testing to see if this is going to work for us long term with StreamYard. So StreamYard is what is allowing us now to go live and to live stream out across multiple platforms. We do have a LinkedIn application in. We're hoping that that will go live here in the next couple of weeks, so that when we do go live with all of our other original content series from Procurement Foundry, that we will be able to live stream on LinkedIn as well. And it's Sunday night, so I'm drinking a nice coffee while we're talking. All right, so a couple of things that have come up recently in Procurement Foundry from comments and from other folks asking questions, is that they want to start a new group, a help group for Oracle. So I don't know if you all know this or not, but we actually have help groups for different software platforms that people are using for procurement. And I'm going to go back and share my screen again so that I can show you where these are. Just hold on one second. I'm getting used to this platform for the first time, so just bear with me. Let's see. All right, so we're back to sharing this screen. This is me in the car sending out a message to everybody on Friday, just saying happy Friday and thanks for all the support inside of Procurement Foundry. For those of you who don't know, we have up in the help section, we actually have user groups. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is a help user group. In fact, let me just make that bigger on the screen so you get rid of my face for a little bit. We have user groups, help_user groups for Ariba and Coupa. We are going to be adding a new one for Oracle very soon. So you'll see a whole bunch of folks jumping in on Oracle. There's 40 or 50 folks in each one of these. I don't know that many people know that these exist yet. So the fact that they don't know that they exist probably is the reason for the low numbers so far, but I wanted to promote them so that If you are having problems and you don't want to speak with the folks at Coupa or Ariba, or you want to talk about additional modules that you may be thinking about buying, and things like that, obviously you can bounce those ideas off of the people inside of the community. So let's see, we're at 10 past 6. I don't know that there's a lot of folks online tonight. We're going to have to start promoting this a lot more. Let's see some of the other stuff that's happening. Again, and we did do some YouTube videos. I'm not sure if you're all aware of those. We did some YouTube videos, and we built a private library on YouTube of explainer videos so that you can get familiar. Oops, sorry, youtube.com. Oh, no, that's tube.com. That's not right. www.youtube.com. There we go. So we did do some explainer videos up on YouTube. I did those last week, I believe, again, using this StreamYard product. And I can show you where those are at just so that you can see them. Lots of different topics covered in these really quick little 3 to 4 minute videos. Once Procurement Foundry comes up. All right, and we'll go to the library. All right, and we'll go to our library. Come on, there we go. Oh, look at that. We can actually look at ourselves live. That's interesting. So the Procurement Foundry training is in the playlist. Procurement Foundry training videos is the link that I've shared inside of the water cooler, as well as inside of, let me pull up the playlist for you. I've shared the link to these videos that I created inside of Procurement Foundry's water cooler and the announcements board, so that you all have access to these small Slack vignette training sessions.
Hey everybody, it's Mike Cadieux. Welcome to.
There you go. You get to see that. Down in the bottom right hand corner, you kind of get a quick little brief introduction to what those are. Let's close that. You'll find those in the playlist underneath Procurement Foundry training videos. You'll get the whole playlist. There's 7 or 8 of those right now. I'm going to be adding to those as people ask for more information, and we'll be, working out how to get people optimized for Procurement Foundry so that they can find the different channels that they want to find, make recommendations on new channels. How do they find our partners? So as you know, we've kicked off the partner platform as well. The partner pilot. That's a tongue twister. And the pilot for the partners has a partner prefix. So if you go to partner.bidops or partner.realsourcingnetwork, you will see this. Let me expand out the video here. There you go. And you'll see our friend Sarah Scudder, who we all know is crushing it with content on a daily basis out there on the internet and inside of Procurement Foundry. They now have their own marketing channel right inside of Procurement Foundry. In case you all want to see her and talk to her, maybe potentially ask her for a demo of the product. She is coming on in February 5th. We have a webinar with her that explains some topics in how to optimize your print management. Very excited to have her on. And you can come and talk to her company, ask questions, see all the latest and greatest information on her company, events that are taking place that she is promoting, and actually speak with her team if you wish, right here inside of the Procurement Foundry. BidOps is doing the same thing. Fair Market is coming online. Acclivity is coming online. We're talking to 5 or 6 other partners that we're going to be bringing in now to see how this all works for them. And again, this is a pilot, so we want to hear from you. We want to understand how it's going for you, whether you like this platform or not. We have been pushing them out inside of the mail newsletter, and we are going to start doing some spot ads for them inside of some of your channels. Now, just to keep in mind, the partners can't see the collaboration channels that you're all collaborating in. they can see their channel. So this is the best way to communicate with them. You will be invited to follow their community, and you can see they have 38 folks inside of their channel right now that are following them on a regular basis. Or you can just come in and browse from time to time. You don't have to join every time you come in. So feel free to either peruse what they are putting out there for marketing content and or join the channel so that you get alerted every time that they put something new out there. And by alerted, I mean you get this little white, their channel gets lit up white when they put some information out there. So again, all of the PF stuff is all the stuff that we use for housekeeping, procurement announcements. Most recently, the biggest announcement was that we're actually doing a live channel broadcast. So you can see that a whole bunch of people thought that was a really cool idea. We got 13, 14 people who sent out emojis on this. Right here, while I'm here, I don't know if you all know how to do this, but if you click on this little add reaction, you can actually add emojis at will if you want to. I'm just going to put a donut. There you go. Why not? I usually don't put donuts on anything except for the actual donut feed. And that's great. So you can put emojis in or add comments in. You all know that you can go up to this upper right-hand corner and start a thread discussion underneath that and come in and create a threaded conversation that's taking place inside of a post. While on the topic of donut, I don't know if you are all aware, but we have something up here in the help section. Is it in the help section or the PF? It's in PF. So Procurement Foundry, meet someone new. I don't know if you know about this chapter, about this channel or not. Procurement Foundry, meet someone new is really cool. So we have actually, the donut team actually put something in there. That's pretty cool. I didn't even know they did that. We've actually installed a bot inside of this channel, and the bot takes this 113 people and every 2 weeks randomly introduces you, if you're one of those 113 people, to someone else inside of the 113 people that are inside of this channel, so that you can randomly select and network with people inside of the industry. Really cool. It was originally designed for new hires inside of large enterprise class companies. But since we have so many difficulties in networking, I thought it would be really cool to throw the donut bot into a channel inside of Procurement Foundry and then get some people meeting and greeting each other. So that's it. This is the first live stream video from Procurement Foundry on a town hall meeting. It doesn't look like there's anybody that's got any questions tonight. We had a couple of people jump in and jump out, but nobody's got any questions for me tonight. We are kicking off our 2020 season with all of our regional chapters. We've got a couple new folks that are interested in rolling out new regional chapters. As they become available, I will talk to you about them on town hall meetings in the future. We're also talking to a couple of nonprofits who don't have procurement organizations, and we're thinking about creating nonprofit pro bono channels inside of the Foundry for those groups, very large national, global organizations that you're all aware of, who don't have procurement organizations, who could use some advice from time to time, and we'll give them a channel inside of the community along here. It'll probably have like a pro bono prefix or something like that, and the name of the charity, and then you can all subscribe to it and potentially help them to get some information about their contracts, or maybe help them. They can send you over some information on the non-disclosure or something like that, so that you can try and help them save some money and donate a little bit of your time to try and help your favorite charity negotiate a better contract. So that's it for this week. I'm about 15 minutes in. I think I've hit a couple of topics. It doesn't look like anybody. Oh, we do have a couple of people. Tina is actually here with us. I'm going to put her up on the screen. You can say, Tina says, mention we have our listing of events and Procurement Foundry website. Lots of AMA webinars coming up soon. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to take that back down because it's pretty cool, and now that I know how to do that. And I can actually go out to our website and show you that really quickly. If you want to know what's going on inside of Procurement Foundry, in addition to all of the information that we put out inside of the Procurement Foundry, we do have a Procurement Foundry events channel, but you can also go to procurementfoundry.com and you can find all of our events on our event listing board. So as soon as the website comes up, I'll show that to you. There we go. And it should be, it's loading pretty slowly, probably because I'm live streaming on this channel. Let's see, Foundry events. All right. So if you go to Procurement Foundry and you click on events, it should come up and show you all the different events that we have going on. So very quickly, just to wrap up what events we have, we've got Mark Holyoke, who is live with me on an AMA event. For those of you who don't know who Mark is probably one of the leading recruiters inside of the procurement and sourcing industry right now, absolutely crushing it in the New York and Metro New York areas. I'm going to be live with him on the 29th, and it's going to be a full AMA session. I think there's like 70 or 80 of you that have already signed up for that event, so thank you for that. We won't be live streaming that, but we will be shortly. So he's probably going to be one of the last original content series events that we don't live stream. Then we've got a Calgary meetup with our Calgary team. Probably 30 or 40 folks have already joined for the Calgary meetup on January 29th as well. So we've got Mark Holyoke during the day. Our Calgary group is meeting at night. Toronto is on February 4th. I already talked about Sarah Scudder. She's coming on to talk about innovations and trends and innovations inside of print on February 5th. Then we've got another webinar with Bill Browning. Bill's up at Carbonite up in Boston, and he's got some really interesting thoughts on thinking about how to build out sourcing and strategic sourcing. California is having a host up event as well. Then we've got Edmund from BidOps. He's coming on to talk to us about using behavioral data for negotiations. And then we've got Caitlin Michaelis, who Caitlin is, for those of you who don't know, is one of the 30 under 30 procurement executive or procurement leader folks to watch. So Caitlin is going to bring to us what's happening from the 30 Gen X millennial perspective, what the younger folks inside of the industry are looking to achieve, how they're going about getting knowledge and training. So that's just some of the events that we have coming up. And we'll have quite a bit more. We're starting some more that I can't discuss yet, but I will very soon. And I think that's about it. So we're about 20 minutes into this live feed. And I think that I'm going to call it a day. Although, oh, that's interesting. We have 5 people, 6 people, 16 people watching. So hi to everybody who's watching. Nobody's actually made any comments other than Tina, but real pleasure to see you all. And thanks again for coming to the first town hall meeting. I think we'll look back on this and be really excited about a year out when there's a couple hundred people in these town halls. That's it. I'm going to sign off for now and then go back out to the channels and see what it looks like, because I'm very interested to see what it looks like as well. I think that's it for now. And we will be talking to you soon. And thanks for coming. Bye-bye.